Looks like another piece of that Warwick totem.
There it freaking is. All right. First try. Let's go do it. You did it with no help. Yeah, not at all. For anyone tuning in, not at all. All right. Hold on. I'm closing the MS Paint I had open here. Distant voices echo. Still looks broken right there. Hello? This must be a fragment of the past. I should listen.
Are you certain? I know what I sensed. I am beyond all doubt. A source of essence? In the living lands? Impossible.
Arcane Scholar. An enchanted totem. Fascinating. What recollections does it hold?
I felt the flutter of Audra. There was no mistaking it. But when I tried to touch it, a force pushed my hand away. A vein separate from ours? I cannot explain it any other way. An ill wind blows through Aora if any of what you say is true.
Let the memory carry you.
Perhaps. We have no time for theories. Please. I've considered this with care. Think of the kith who live there. Always just beyond our reach. I assume nothing. I will not rest until I learn the truth of this. If we cannot bring it to light, we all may be at stake.
There. Adds a little culture to the camp, doesn't it?
Okay. So, ability cooldowns of companions reduce. Activating companion ability increases your damage for 5 seconds. Critical hits deal high fire accumulation. +2 int to resolve. Reviving a companion grants rapid health and essence regen. To who? Them or you or both? Second wind cast Ring of Fire.
You feeling okay? Seems like you were having a strange dream the other night.
I have strange dreams every night. This lady will not shut up.
Unless you need a nip of something stronger.
Tanned hide, Hylia's talon. Okay, I can make a bunch of that. Let's see. If I want to upgrade the arquebus, I don't know. That's a lot of mats for not much. What do I want to upgrade? So the Grimoire for now. Wait, what? Oh, cooldowns get decreased. I'm like, what's changing? One more Paradison ladder. The rest of my gear, I don't love it that much, so I don't want to invest more materials into it. Alright, exit here. Are you a wizard with a gun? Yes. Might be out of mana, not out of options. 2 guns, actually. Alright, entering the second map for my first time. Let's see what we find.
Can't say I'm sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adirans moving in.
An equal's death won't help matters.
Dead man can't cause trouble.
Survival dictates you remove a threat as soon as it makes itself known. That's exactly what you did.
Regardless, the Steel Garrote will see this as an excuse to crack down. I get the feeling they've been looking for one.
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense Adiran soldiers.
Their order may have started in Adir, but don't confuse those fanatics with us.
Oh, I hear you. Unfortunately, if you're marching shoulder to shoulder, some of their stink is bound to rub off on you.
I don't like that Ludwig woman. She gives me the freakus.
Freakus?
Yeah, I've seen floggings gentler than the scolding she gave Hilgard. One's tacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift.
I don't. Oh, perfect. I do not catch your drift.
Sorry, old sailor slang. They're working at cross purposes. And that's gonna mean trouble for everyone around them before long.
Then it's a good thing we're getting out of the city.
Yeah. Much
Glad
as
my
Liviana
character was
misses
thinking the
our
same thing I
company,
was.
I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time? Does your special friend talk to you? I mean, I had an imaginary friend when I was little, but they never brought me back from the dead.
He means that with all due professional respect, of course.
How do you know this friend doesn't mean us any harm?
I don't know that yet.
Well, maybe figure it out. We can't prepare for what we don't know is coming.
We're headed to Fior Messi Verno to see if the Animancers know anything about the Dream Scourge, right? Maybe we'll learn something about your condition in the process.
Right. When it comes time to deal with Animancers, you two are on your own.
No one understands souls like they do. If they know something, we should hear them out.
Fair enough, but I wouldn't expect a warm welcome. Hilgard's already brought your homeland's prohibitions against animancy to Paradise.
They could stand around and have scholarly debates about souls all they want. Gives me a great opportunity to take a nap.
I haven't been back in a while, but Fior is, an interesting place. It was founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Valian duke and a handful of animancers who'd soured on politics in the republics.
Town full of nobles, scholars, and leeches. All surviving off the work of the farmers who grow food for the whole island.
And they managed to survive in the wilderness.
They're an eccentric bunch. You'll see. It turns out that academics are as ungovernable as the rest of us rabble.
They don't understand what they're messing with. They can't tame the wilds with machinery.
They've held it at bay until recently. Their ingenuity, or madness, or heresy, take your pick,
Heresy!
has fed a lot of people in the living lands. But, rumor has it, some unnatural blight is destroying their crops.
Right when the Dream Scourge appears, the possible connection is troubling.
Hopefully there's nothing to that. But if there is, we'll find out soon enough. And while we're in Emerald Stair, there's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Thirdborn had a cabin out in the woods. Tama. He passed a while ago, but he left something for me that I never got around to picking up. But since we'll be in Emerald Stair anyway,
We'll go to the cabin.
you won't regret it. Emerald Stair's lovely this time of year. Even the Delimgon bloom.
No matter what I tell you, you keep picking flowers from things that want to kill you.
Hey, they love me. You just gotta ask nicely. Compliment their foliage.
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines.
Is Emerald Stair that dangerous?
Imagine a flooded area, but instead of water, it's all plants that just seem to want you lost, starving, and dead. Step on the wrong thorn or eat the wrong leaf, and you'll find yourself paralyzed or exploding out of both ends.
Exploding out both
He's
ends.
just trying to scare you. But he's also right. You and I have quite the adventure ahead of us, Envoy.
Let's get started.
I have 2 rules. No campfire songs and no hugs. That last one's non-negotiable.
I hear wiggle room on the singing.
If we're done being ridiculous, we should get some rest. We'll be in Emerald Stair tomorrow.
Good to have you with us, Marius.
Right. Go to bed before you violate the hugging rule.
Let's see. I'm thinking of Squirrel with a Gun theme song, but replace Squirrel with Wizard. Well, we actually played a game. Hang on a sec. We actually played this last year, Wizard with a Gun. No, I guess it was 2 years ago at this point. Yeah, we actually played Wizard with a Gun a while back, so I'm reminded of that now. Beautiful Green Sin. Who's that? Anarcho Punk Andy. Thank you for the Prime sub, Anarcho. That's a huge help. Appreciate that.
Perhaps you should book an appointment with the woodcarver to adjust the acoustics of your face plank when the voices in your head get chatty. Mukluk think.
Oh my god. Leave my face plank out of this.
Right.
Thank you, Cog.
Changing the subject.
I'd love to know more about you.
Ask away.
What exactly makes you the best hunter in the living lands?
Well, I'm one of the very few people who spends most of their time out in the wilds and haven't gotten themselves killed yet. I know the difference between hay-bleed toxin and high-tox bloom, which is something you should be really thankful for. And you know the Ballarok and the Grinning Ballarok?
Not personally, no.
Oh, we've got a real Kamayu here. Wonderful. I am one of the few who have seen a Ballarok and lived. Mostly because I had the brains to run the Dragu out of there.
He used the
We're
JoJo
gonna get
family
you where you're
secret
going,
technique.
Envoy, alive and with as few blithe tail bites as possible. That, more or less, is all you need to know about me.
What language is that you're speaking sometimes?
Same one you are. What kind of blessed question is that? Oh, huh. I see. I sometimes use Lember without really thinking about it. That's what you mean, right?
Intellect check. I thought I recognized it.
Right. I hear Pargrunin all over the world speak it. I only know what I learned in Solace.
I like it. Gives you a certain mystique.
Oh, does it? Well, obviously that's why I do it. I'm sure you'll pick it up as we travel. It's not that blessed difficult.
That's it for now.
Right. Changing the subject. You too.
Those dreams seem to be getting worse. How are you feeling?
What do you know about animancy?
Not a whole lot, and I've been happy keeping it that way. Playing around with essence, poking at souls, trying to move them out of and into places they shouldn't be, it makes me queasy. Though, if we're going to understand the Dream Scourge and your godlike lineage, I suppose we'll have to get comfortable with it. Still, I'm happy to leave those pursuits to other people.
Exactly. Other people. People who are a safe distance away.
I didn't realize the Rawatayans had a problem with animancy.
Not the same way adherents do. We've got no laws against it. I've just always felt more comfortable with things I can see and grasp for myself.
Me too.
Don't get me wrong, most animancers are nice enough people. But even nice people get strange ideas from time to time.
Alright.
If you get up in the night, don't wander too far.
Time for sleep, have fun, Mugshot. See ya, Arcadian. I wonder if putting people's souls in dolls and selling them is illegal in fantasy worlds. Yeah, the souls that one guy put in the statue, I assume they're still there, trapped for eternity, because my only option was activate the giant mega death statue or leave, and I just left.
Oh, would you be able to please?
Looks like she could use our help.
Well done. Make work and rock.
Bounce!
Don't get too comfortable. More are on the way.
Ah, I missed.
Make work and rock.
Oh, fantastic. People. I was
You're
about to lose my wits.
violently pink.
A mind's question. The dust of the Akita in her hair. She knocks. We would answer.
You wouldn't happen to have a ladder on hand, would you?
Kai, Marius, get this fine lady a ladder.
No ladders, envoy. Wouldn't fit in the packs.
You're welcome to my shoulders.
Shoot. That vase is far too high for me, and a ladder would have been perfect. But perhaps we don't need one. You're tall, striking, and well-toned.
What's so important about the vase?
Oh, of course. Why would a priceless artifact be important?
I can shoot it
Well,
down
I'm
for
not
you.
surprised you don't know of the Godless. But they were here in the Living Lands long before we were. Long before anyone else, as far as I can tell. Give or take a few thousand years. They lived on every corner of the lands. You must have passed a few of their ruins on the way here. The big ones, with spires that look more than a little phallic. A lot of their structures
Yeah, I
were
saw
embedded in the
those.
ground. They lived in harmony with the land. I mean, as much as you can
The
live in harmony
phallic
with a land
spires.
actively trying to kill you. Maybe it was nicer back then. 30 years of research, and as far as I can tell, they just upped and disappeared one day. Fascinating, right? Well, what's important is that the vase is within my grasp. Now that I've a tall, dark, and handsome
He still thinks he's
stranger to
dating
help.
Teresa. Are you mad that I'm not, like, doing everything in my power to flirt? You know what? Fine. Are you flirting with me?
If you keep encouraging her, she's going to climb you.
Watch out,
Are you
envoy.
flirting with me?
She seems to have a thing for you.
One at a time, people.
Careful, darling. I already have a lover. A good one. Skilled with his hands. He
See, chat?
always
She's
carries
taken.
a ladder.
Calm
But,
down.
sadly, he's busy helping the Animancers in Fjord. And I need this vase now.
Your lover doesn't happen to be the governor of Fior?
Oh, absolutely not. Vidaro, the governor, is an uptight postinago. But if you want to know about the governor, fetch me that artifact. The vase sits atop that tower beside us, in the ruins there. And once you've got it, look me up. Yatsley, wizard extraordinaire, godless expert, and a Ballarok in the bedroom.
Ballarok in the bedroom. Chat, put that on a
I can get you
t-shirt.
1,000 faces that
Ballarok
going
in the
some
bedroom.
ancient ruins. No one listens to me.
She's like, what is it like? Wizard on the streets, Ballarok in the sheets.
Quiet, Nimdut.
I didn't say anything.
Oh no, you don't.
Dang. That did not do as well as I hoped.
Within. Make work and rock. Die.
Oh my god. I might die. So I am super poisoned. I'm also very disoriented right now. That whole health potion was consumed, and I'm still dying. Dude, I have my shield up. Those projectiles should not have all wailed on me like that.
Not bad.
That was nasty. Good lord. Do I have anything that just cures poison? I don't know if I do. So, like, one, it went through my shields, and also it ate through 2 healing potions. Okay. Godless vase. She wanted a ladder to get all the way up here. That would have been a very long ladder. Okay. Size matters. for ladders, yes.
Darling, you are aware I can see you digging through my things, aren't you?
I guess we just robbed her, and the game's like, yeah, it's fine.
Andra's titties, you found it! I tried using magic to get the vase down, but alas.
Andra's what?
Thankfully, you and your little friends came along and saved the day.
Excuse me. We're all bigger than you are, Nimdude.
I may be small, but my magic is not, I assure you.
Oh, really? I bet you can't perform Archimir's dazzling lights.
Of course I can. Are you a wizard as well? Remarkable. An Adiran godlike wizard. You're nearly as fascinating as this godless vase. But I'd best pack up. I want to get home. I have a new artifact to study. Thank you for your help, godlike. Even if you didn't have a ladder.
Maybe you should carry a ladder.
That's something I hope never happens again.
I've got a few inches to spare if she changes her mind.
That's a tiny ladder. Notice from the governor. Travelers to the Emerald Stair, proceed at your own risk. Unprecedented environmental changes have weakened our infrastructure, opened treacherous sinkholes, and angered the flora and fauna. Unless you have critical business in Fior Messaverno, I suggest you turn back until the situation normalizes, which should be any day now. Governor Ignacy Vidara. Someone has scribbled at the bottom, this is the new normal.
Right behind you.
Alright, first, open with a big crit.
Here we go. Come and
They
get.
actually still haven't found me yet. Yeah, you guys didn't do anything.
Everybody all right?
I was gonna weapon swap when they started swarming, but that just didn't happen.
Here it comes.
Torn out journal entry. I've had these dreams lately. I tried talking to the others. They think I'm insane. I'm not. There is something in the earth, in the island. I've spoken to animancers, watchers, and priests. No one understood. I have felt it. When no god answered my prayers, when I was without a single mercy, I felt it. The radiating heat of packed dirt and the cooling kiss of the wind. I am not their champion. I'm not even the first to know them. I am an ant before the awe of infinity. Something is coming. Dark times, sick times, I will be with them when it happens. The tiniest margin closer to divinity. Okay, dead guy. Eat a roast, get my health back.
Never seen Emerald stare like this. It's usually so nice.
There's something over there.
Oh, more of this stuff. Has anyone figured out how to get rid of it?
Watch yourselves. This one's mine. Take worth and roll! And roll! And roll!
Yo, Topas.
Take worth and roll!
Root it. That was a little spicy. I liked that.
As if people weren't hungry enough.
Oh, it's like there's an aurora there. There's a lot of bears in this game. There are a lot of bears in this game. Some crazy man out there breeding bears, causing problems. Something on the other side of the door. Alright, it's barred. It can wait a second. Treasure map. Okay. I'm going to take a picture of it and open it on my other monitor. And we will come back to that. Okay. Treasure map, Painter's Regret. There is no place for art in a living legends gone mad. Once this was a haven of free expression and research, but our voices have been silenced, our defiance stilled, our colors blended to obscurity. If you still have hope, find and carry my paintbrush. Perhaps you can succeed where I failed. Alright. Whatever this is going to be really close.
And roll! Take worth and roll! Take worth and roll!
Let's see, we need to... Let's eat that to get some health back. Coastal Farms. You know, one thing I noticed when we were at